Yo, Wagwan. So, today we're going to have a nice, juicy video. This is going to be a debate between 3 guys and 3 girls from the Daily Wrap-Up crew. I've never really watched their content before, but this is going to be talking about why are men expected to go above and beyond, but it's okay for women to give the bare minimum. This is going to be a very good debate. We're going to see both the male perspective and the female perspective. I know, going into this, I want to just clarify. I have a disclaimer. I am biased, right? I am going into this with a bias. But I'm also going in to uncover the truth and see if my bias is correct or incorrect. So, come along on this journey with me. Let's do this.
Why are men expected to go above and beyond, but it's okay for a woman to give the bare minimum as far as relationships?
I think they're expected to go above and beyond because men kind of generally grow up as providing for women, and if they can't provide, they don't feel man enough, kind of thing. So they kind of go.
I don't like those air quotes.
To prove their woman, or probably people in her family, like, yo, I got her, I got us, kind of thing. So yeah, it might be because of that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think men have like a history. I'm not gonna lie, like everybody, like I
Of
feel like you
pleasing
hear
women.
more stories of men cheating than women. Like women do it. Don't get me wrong. Women be out here
Y'all just
cheating.
cleaner with it. Yeah,
The
long
women
as
be
you know.
out here cheating.
They be
but I feel
going
like you
crazy.
hear more stories of men, and that kind of scares off women a little bit. I think.
So that's why I feel like y'all should just give the bare minimum.
No, I mean I feel like men should just like prove themselves real quick. I don't know.
but what are you guys proving to us?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's
Very good question.
a lot.
These
of
are the
men
questions.
Come off like I'm gonna take care of you. Or I got this or I got that. So me being me, if you stepping to me like that, you gonna have to show me. I mean, you talking about it, so you know.
So you don't feel like you don't need to reciprocate
I mean, if I feel like it, if that's what you know,
if you feel like it.
I'm not gonna say if I feel like it, but
deserve
if you are giving me those vibes, like if we vibing, if I'm digging you, or you know, I'm gonna reciprocate it all.
I
but
think that's the problem, though. Like a man trying to show you that he could take care of you and hold you down, right? And he'll do that in the beginning. I agree, right? Because he want to show you, he want to be there for you. But at one point, he want to feel like he could be taking care of us as well.
it depends on what type of relationship we built along that way.
Well, if me just taking out, you clearly receiving. So when I'm gonna get back? And don't tell me the number one line. Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I gave you pussy.
Nah.
We out here now. I'll tell you that. It'll work.
Sometimes
Yeah. I like this guy's forward thinking mentality. He already anticipated the counterattack and he blocked it before. So that's the thing. A lot of times I've seen the same argument. Okay, yeah, I want my man to give me this, provide. He's coming to me claiming he's a provider and he's going to take care of me and do all these things. But at the same time, I don't commonly hear women like these with this kind of mentality say, hey, you know what? I want to reciprocate. Because at the end of the day, when men do things like this, since we're very logical minded, we look at things like this as an investment. All right, cool. I'm making the upfront investment into you. I'm going to start portraying myself and putting myself forward to impress you, to show you that I can provide and do all these things that are essential for the relationship. But then, when it comes down, I'm expecting a return on my investment. Because if it just comes to giving and giving, I can literally give to somebody else, give to another person. But where is my investment coming back to me? It doesn't have to come back into the same form, but it does have to come back. And a lot of women have trouble with this same concept. What do you bring to the table is the common question. And the common answer is, I give the guts. I bring my guts to the table. The only thing the guts are good for at the table is when you're eating. You're just eating and feeding yourself. We need more than that, shorty. Come on now. Come on now.
And it
Oh,
takes
God.
more than that. Like, look at the Barack Obamas. Look at the Jeff Bezos. Like, they all have incredible wives. For Jeff Bezos, it didn't work out, but they have strong, leadful women who stand beside them, and it shows in the things that they can achieve. Whether it's like the billionaire of
Oh,
all
you
time.
gonna name the richest?
Yeah,
dude.
look at her
Well, I'm
naming
just
fucking
gonna give
billionaires and
examples
Let's
shit.
go with the average dude. I
Okay.
want it because you can't tell me no rich dude stuff because none of that matters to them.
They
Whether
live in
they
a
white,
different
we feel
reality. They
not
live
gonna
in a
care.
different
but
world.
the average dude, we care about how our wives treat us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could wake up tomorrow and pick a new wife.
But to us, it's more than just like what y'all giving us. Like, what else are you doing? Like, aside from like what you're buying us, you're taking us out. Like, aside from the materialistic stuff, like, are you loyal? Are you, you know, like, because women like really appreciate shit like that. Like, yeah, you could buy the bag, but like,
So
you
can
cheating
we.
on me? Like, talk to me.
Okay, with that, yeah, I'm gonna just snip into that real quick, right? You saying we doing that, but what are we getting? Even if
In
we're just
return.
providing that, what,
Yeah,
name something
that's
we're
the
getting.
question.
You're getting
Loyalty?
a solid, independent woman who sticks beside you
partner.
and is
Well,
loyal.
Listen,
We don't
if I'm in
want
a
that.
relationship, I don't want to hear the word independent.
We want the
That's
loyalty,
dead
though.
now.
We want
Like,
that.
we
What
in
do
a
you guys
relationship.
want?
We don't want no-
What do you guys want to get
You're
when you're doing things
interdependent.
like that? What do
You're
you
getting motivation. You're getting like, I'm gonna support you, be by your side. You know, doing
What do you guys want?
right.
Here, that's the question. They don't know what we want, and that's the problem. And the thing is, right? You go to a job interview, and this person is interviewing you for this job, and they say, "All right, cool. What are your skill sets? If I hire you, what can you provide to this company and help this company to move to the next step and grow?" And the person being interviewed said, "Yeah, I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to make sure that you hear positive affirmations. I'm going to read your horoscope and make sure your horoscope matches the correct sign of the month." Yes. Are you gonna get hired? Come on now, like, yeah, like some those things are important, like the motivation and etc. But where are the tangibles? Where are the tangible things? Because anybody can say positive words and supposedly give motivation. But how are you becoming an asset instead of a liability? How are you imparting some type of tangible value onto this employer, this man? How? Which is the real question.
Reciprocation, man. Like,
So y'all want to be spoiled.
Why not?
why not? Yeah.
man want to be spoiled too.
They want to have,
We
you
just
know,
asked
their
you.
woman.
We want
Like-
the same energy, like for
That's it.
They
Like,
want
once,
their girl to pay for their haircut once in a
once-
while.
once
They
you
want
reach,
them to
once you
take
reach
them out on a
that
date.
point where we know we like each other, that we getting there, reciprocate it. That's
And
it.
men don't want to only be the only partners in a relationship that's spontaneous. Women just like to receive. If we don't say what we're doing, nothing is done, and that's a fact.
That's
See,
true.
that's the shit. Because we have guys on our podcast talking about that they want to be like the man of the house. They want to be the providers. They don't want their women to do basically shit. They don't want that.
70,
So I mean, but
30.
you guys.
But that's cool.
Wait a
But
minute.
what that got to do with what that got to do with you being spontaneous, making a day for me? Okay, yeah, you handle the bills. You do this, you do that. Okay, babe, let me massage your back. Let me do this.
I do
Something off
feel
the top
like
of your head.
Of course.
If you're doing all that, yeah, especially if I ain't got nothing else going
Of
on,
course.
I can't. I mean, there's why
Listen,
not?
Guys say this all the time, right? Because let's say, for example, if you go on a date, right? Guys are normally, they pay for the date 9 times out of 10, right? But when a woman actually makes that gesture, what we always say, when a woman even makes the gesture, it actually shows some type of like investment. Like, I actually care about this dude. I'm not just using it for a free meal or a free event. Like, you know what I mean? I actually care enough to go
When
out
they
my
fake
pocket.
it? When they fake it or when they
Shit,
dead?
I'll take that.
I'll take the
still.
fake. At least it shows some intent. Like, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
even
Like,
fake it.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm calling your bluff if you fake it. Like, I'm calling your bluff.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I left my wallet in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You got this. Take that. I appreciate you. Drop that bread. You try to fake it, be ready to hold up your end of the bargain, shorty. That's all it is. I'm gonna head to the car. Once I come back, I hope that bill is paid.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't.
But what I was gonna say is like, even if y'all 50-50 in a relationship, right? And your husband is still making like, oh babe, let's go on vacation. I plan a vacation, do this. Why you can't plan the next one? You feel me?
Well, I can't relate.
Oh.
That was a quick video. That was a quick wrap up. Leave your thoughts down below. This is a common discussion that we've had between men and women, and this is a common sticking point that these disagreements have in common. Men are obviously expected to put things up front and come with the tangibles up front, but then again, we're also thinking on the back end, what kind of tangibles can women provide? What kind of tangibles are they willing to invest into a man to show and reciprocate that effort and give the man that's investing in them a return on his investment? So, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, turn on notifications. There's no greater thing that would make my heart warmer than a nice little click on that bell. And remember to stay official. Peace.